Hi guys, today I am making baked broccoli and baked salmon. I am using a pre-packaged kind. So let's get started. Let's go. So I am going to cut the broccoli. You can cut it any way you like, but this is how I'm cutting mine.
Okay, Mom, I'm doing nice broccoli and make so freshly eat.
I'm making it fresh. Okay. Greedy. I do need the light. Got my little assistant in here helping me again today. With the talking mostly.
Cooker helper trying to help me do.
So when I cut this broccoli up, I am going to boil it first before I put it in the oven with the salmon. So while the broccoli is boiling, the salmon is going to go in. I'm about to preheat the oven now to 350. Alright, now I'm about to show you what pot I'm about to throw it in to let it boil for a second.
Yeah, I want to show you because I want to know what I'm going to do.
So about this size pot. And then just throw the broccoli in. I did rinse it before I cut it.
It'll be nice and clean and fresh. Because I don't actually eat broccoli now. I want to eat broccoli mixed. My mom making some rice.
For you, I will.
Can you make some rice?
Yes.
I'm doing some rice with the broccoli like the last time we did before.
Okay, so now because the salmon is kind of big for me, I am going to cut both of them in half before I put them in the oven. Now I am cutting on a plate and not the and not where I cut the broccoli because I don't like cutting the meat on the same cutting board as I cut my vegetables. So I got my broccoli cooking. It didn't start boiling yet. I just turned it on. But I'm about to start placing the meat on this baking sheet. And I do have aluminum foil on it. So once the broccoli is done, I will be putting the broccoli on here with it. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on here too.
I gotta cut.
That's it. You ain't coming to talk on the video?
Mommy? Okay, guys.
You come up here.
I'm bringing my chair.
So what is this? What we put on there? What's this?
Huh?
What's that? Ah!
I don't know what that.
Pepper.
Yeah, we putting pepper on there. Because we like putting pepper on it.
To put a little bit of pepper.
Cut them off for the Cheryl family.
Salmon do not need a lot of seasoning.
Or the broccoli cooking, you want to cook the salmon.
Now we're going to add some garlic.
Yeah, then some garlic feeling nice and good. Guys, you didn't know we have the other videos, the one with Thanksgiving Day, the Pilling Day,
A little seasoned salt.
and I want to make it nervous.
Yeah, some of this. It's gonna make it hit the spots a little spicy. What does it mean?
What is that?
Stuff I always put on here.
No, that's crunchy.
No, season.
Seasoned, crunchy, spicy. Not spicy.
I put it on there every time so you don't know. So all right, that's all the seasoning that's going on the salmon for today. You do want to make sure all the broccoli is submerged in the water. So you want to move it around a little bit. I just do this so I can get a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt before I put it in the oven. Because I don't want that crunch when I roast my veggies. Before I roast these veggies. Alright, so I let the broccoli boil for a good 10 to 15 minutes. I ain't going to let the broccoli get too soggy. So I'm about to cut this stove off and drain the broccoli in the sink, and I'll be back. I said I would put the broccoli with the salmon, but I changed my mind. So I'm gonna just put it in this pan like that. You know, you can go ahead and scrape your little broccoli. I'm gonna get all of it in there. Here, put this in the sink.
I'm going to clean.
No, just throw it in the water. Well, you know, move it around. Hand me the olive oil, please.
There, we're cutting it.
It's in there. 12 bottle.
This one?
The other one.
This one?
Yep. Yeah, no, leave it open because it's going right back in. Going right back in there. All right. You drizzle a little olive oil on it. That's it.
I'm going to put that.
That's about a half a tablespoon.
That food. Was that food cutting?
No.
That last
So I did melt 1 tablespoon of butter. You can just pour it right over the broccoli. Now for the seasoning, it's gonna be simple. Just salt and pepper. You put as much as you want or as less. And then you know, just mix it in, mix it around. If you want to do it with your hand, you can. Alright, now we're going to throw this in the oven. Alright, you guys, so I just poured the broccoli out. So this is optional. You guys can use cheese if you want. So I am. going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese over the broccoli. So if you have leftover cheese from making macaroni and cheese and you don't know what to do with the rest, here's one idea of many. So after the cheese, I did throw the broccoli in there for like a minute so the cheese can melt faster. So I'm about to plate it for you guys so you can see what it looks like. And the salmon is on point. You guys should try it. Okay guys, this is the finished product. And it's delicious. So this is a must try. Thank you for watching.